Analysing players' performances now. So, Rayo in goal for me today, by his normal self. Shaky on the ball, kept giving the ball away. I think the pressure's even getting to Ray, and he's been amazing for us, but the pressure got to him. It's got to him today. Defence, Ben White, sloppy, gets caught for the first goal. He's just very slow, casual. He's off the pace. I know he's been out of the team for a while. He's just been thrown in now, and it's crunch time. I don't think he's adapted well, in my opinion. Very disappointing performance yet again from Ben White. We're missing Timber, I tell you. You could see the difference in quality when Timber's there, the assurance at the back when Timber's there, and even what he offers going forward as well. I think Timber's a better, well-rounded right back than Ben White. But Ben White was good back. Let's not forget how good he was. He's just dipped, and we just need the best of Ben White now. Saliba, average game for me, weren't all that. It's okay, average, but his average is good. But yeah, Gabriel, I thought he did well, but he did, and he made some great crucial blocks as well. I thought he had a good game. MLS, I thought he had a better game than previous, but again, average. Subs, obviously, Mascara came on for White. Unfair to judge him today. He came on quite late. I think it's really unfair to judge Mascara. Midfield-wise, Zubimendi, for me, again, below average today. Really disappointing, because I love Zubimendi. I love all the players, but he was a bit off it today. He didn't get on the ball, he didn't control. Kind of looked a bit lost in there. Even for their second goal, I feel kind of got caught and he didn't follow his man. I know. I'm just, you know what I mean? I just was disappointed in Zubimendi today. He didn't turn up. But we know how good he's been this whole season, but he didn't have a good game today. Rice, I think he's our leader. It's good to see him get captain armband today. He was our leader, trying everything, defensively and offensively, corners. He was doing everything. He was carrying our team. He was carrying a team that didn't look awake. And I don't get how you can't look awake in a massive game like that when it's in your hands and he didn't look awake. Declan Rice was the only player for me that looked like he wanted it. Havertz didn't really get in the game today. Subs Eze came on late for Havertz in this. Well, not late, but he came on in the second half. Didn't really have the impact. Too casual again on the ball. We need urgencies. Casual. We need a bit more from Eze. I know he's just come back. But yeah, I wanted a bit more. Which is frustrating because his potential's crazy. Eze is such a talented footballer. We want, in those games where it's hard to break a team down, you need someone like Eze to get on the ball and make things happen. It was just very casual, very slow, very laboured today. Really disappointing. I know he's just come back from injury, so could cut him some slack there. But I just say it how it is. Disappointing because I know their potential. Madueke, below average game at right wing today. Didn't get on the ball enough when he did. Lacked that cutting edge, just I can see why Chelsea, parted ways with him. And Estevao they got now a great replacement. But yeah, it's just disappointing because again, Madueke's got potential. He's just lacking that cutting edge for me. He's really good, really on the up, but then that final, it's just not there. It's frustrating because I want them to do well. Gyökeres took his penalty well. Other than that, I think he scored a goal, but it's offside. Other than that, I think he does try to make the runs. I think we're not getting the ball to him because I think defensive teams are setting up to not let him get on the ball, which is understandable. But he's just not been effective, really, apart from the penalty, which he took well. But yeah, it's just average. Martinelli, below average as well. Hate to say it, very below average from the front line, to be honest. Our front line hasn't really looked good since we've come back from the international break, if I'm honest. Subs Dowman came on from Madueke, but he didn't have the impact we hoped today. I think it's a lot of pressure to put on him. He did it against Everton, came on, but it was different circumstances. We're winning, in the driving seat. Totally different game and context for him to come on and try and make, he's young. So can't put all that on a young man's shoulders like that. But yeah, it's just a shame he didn't have the impact today. Jesus came on late for Zubimendi. Obviously, we went for it, didn't we? Jesus had a header, went close. He tried, but again, didn't have the impact we hoped. We needed a goal. And yeah, Trossard came on for Martinelli. He tried to get on the ball. Again, didn't have the impact we hoped, really. Man of the match, I can only give it to one person, Declan Rice, our captain for today. He was the only one for me that looked like they wanted it today, in my opinion. But yeah, that's what I'm giving him man of the match, mainly for that reason. Manager Arteta, I'm going to be honest, I think Arteta is struggling with all these injuries. I'm not making excuses. Every team has injuries, but I think he's struggling with all the injuries to key players in a defining moment in the season. I think he's finding it hard to get the best out of the players that are coming in as well. But that's his job. That's his job. And he even takes responsibility and he apologised to the fans. I just think we're all struggling to cope with the pressure on our shoulders. And yeah, we're really missing key players. He did make attacking changes early on in the second half. I'll give him that. People always ask me, of course, I've always backed Arteta, but people have been asking me recently if Arteta doesn't win the league this season, what do I think is going to happen? I think it's going to be hard to defend him if we don't get it over the line this season. And I'm being honest. I don't know if we will give him another chance. But then I always say to people, who is there out there that can come in and do a better job? I'm not sure. There are good managers out there, whether they're available or not, I'm not sure. And yeah, that's my thoughts on Arteta in that situation. But I'm still Arteta in because I do believe he's going to get over the line. But we're just making hard work of it. Okay, we're making hard work of it. And we're not coping well with the pressure at the moment. But it can change. There's still a lot of games to be played. And we still can win this league if we start turning up and wake up. He talks about light bulb and Arsenal fans turn up. They need the players and they need to turn up as well. It's really important. And yeah, thoughts on Bournemouth, lots of respect to Bournemouth. Although it hurts what they've done to us, it hurts, but they're in a contest. They played well. They've got a good manager, good young team, good style of football, very technical players, really good on the ball. Alex Scott, number 8, top player, high ceiling. I think he's going to get a big move soon. Remember I said that, a big move to a top club. He can play Champions League football. I wouldn't even mind him at Arsenal, to be fair. He's that good. His potential, he's young. He's a very good player. So yeah, tactically they did better than us. They took their chances when they got them. Yeah, they deserved the win today. I'm one of those real Arsenal fans. I just say it how it is. Bournemouth deserved the win today. Facts. It hurts. Yeah, it hurts. We have to take our L and we have to move on. But they deserve to win. So lots of respect to Bournemouth. And they're looking for maybe a Europa League conference place. They could get it. Let's see. But they're a good side. And they always, recruit good players and sell them on. So honestly, what they're doing at Bournemouth, enough respect to them. Massive respect for Bournemouth. I love the area too. Bournemouth's a lovely area. Thought I'd get that in as well. Next game, we are back in Champions League action on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. kickoff. It's the quarterfinal, second leg against Sporting Lisbon. We're 1-0 up currently, but still, let's not think that it's over. It's got 90 minutes of football. If they get an early goal, it's a totally different game. We've got to be at our best to get through that game. We need to turn up 2 good halves of football, which I always say we need. And yeah, when we get our chances in that game, we have to take it. Otherwise, we'll be out of that Champions League as well. So yeah, looking forward to that one. It's a big game. That game for me is even more important than it after today. I want to see a response. The fans want to see a response. Yeah, no more excuses now. We got to go and win that game. And then gather up a bit of momentum going into the City game, that is the big game, right? So yeah, 2 important games this week. This week coming up is monumental. It's massive, and it's vital that Arsenal, we have to just dust this off, and put it to bed and move forward. And when I mean move forward with urgency, determination. The mindset's got to be there. Got to want it. They got to want it. I think us fans want it more than the team. We got to want it. And obviously, last but not least, I'd just like to appreciate anyone that took time to listen to this reflection. I'm sure you could connect with it, Arsenal fans. Yeah. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Canon Insight. Follow at Canon Insight on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to, build all platforms. It's building naturally, organically, slowly, but the more support, the better. Appreciate you all that are supporting. Please remember to like the video. Doesn't take a second, just like it if you like it, that is. Please remember to comment. Yeah, I'll try my best to get back to comments. Keep it respectful though. Otherwise, straight block, deleted, comment blocked. So yeah, keep it respectful. I don't tolerate any form of hate, anything like that. Yeah, that can stay over there. And yeah, share. Try and share, repost to like Arsenal fans, football fans. Yeah, and as always, you know what, Arsenal fans, what I like to say to you guys, I know we're worried about what's happened in the last few seasons. It's a different time. It's a new time now. Of course, we can mess it up, but we still have to have a bit of hope, right? Don't give up. Don't throw in a towel now. Let's get behind the team on Wednesday. Let's get behind the team against Man City, and support the boys because they need our support. When a team's going through it the most, they need us to lift them up. And we've got to stand behind the team. Yes, we could be angry, we can be annoyed, but we need to stand behind the team. Keep supporting the team. Let's not give up. Okay. Last but not least, come on, you Gunners. Peace.